Well, I mean, that means if they're executed, that means they'll die. I think you can understand my confusion here, Kingo. You've literally written the words, I'm going to go get some black tea.
Are the reason the world is dying. Are you mad?
I have been called that on occasion, but no, not today.
Ooh, so am I, Lotus. I don't know what's going on in chat today.
Empty wastes where once were green meadows. Land drained so dry of its ether, not even the rats remained. But where was it all going? I spent years searching for an answer until I saw it standing right in front of me.
Oh, so we're getting some info here.
There, in the self-same crystals we look to for their so-called blessing.
Aha! So, right, ether, here we go. The life force of the land and the source of all magic. Ah, right, that makes sense now, Kingo. Thank you. Thank you. The amount of ether a spell consumes depends on its strength, with those manifesting more potent forces over a wider area coming at a greater cost. Larger crystals can channel more ether than smaller ones, and thus can be used to cast more powerful magics. One might use a small rationed shard to grill a fish, but would require a large municipal crystal to fire a blacksmith's forge. Let's hear about the crystals here, then. Enormous glassy mountains, 5 of which tower over the lands of Valisthea. They are the source of all the crystals that the people of the Twins rely on in their everyday lives. Not only that, but the lands surrounding them are rich with ether, making the magic the crystals cast even more potent. For these reasons, great nations have sprung up around each mother crystal and have long warred with each other for possession of their blessings. Yeah. Well, that's kind of what I meant. I meant that the Emperor is definitely going to execute them. Because he's like, I have no need for your services anymore, gentlemen. He'll say something like that. They always do. Yeah. The mother crystals are the cause of the all-consuming blight. He makes plans to see the mother's fall, that Valisthea and her people might be saved. So using magic through the crystals is destroying... So the crystals are... They're not necessarily evil... bearers should be the only ones using magic, is basically what he's saying. I'm guessing. Interesting. Interesting. Oh.
Alright, listen. Take this crystal. How does it allow us to conjure magics? Answer, by drawing ambient ether from the air. And where do these crystals come from?
That's easy. They're mined from the mother crystals.
They're one and the same. Although, admittedly, this here fits more easily in the pocket.
That it does.
But the mother crystals are massive. Some as large as mountains.
So you see the problem. Imagine just how much ether can be drawn by something that size. As to where it's all going, mind? Well... I can't know everything.
I think now we're getting to the meat of the story here.
I'm told that the mother crystals are divine. Their ether a gift from the heavens.
This is definitely to do with the Fallen.
For centuries, nations have fought and fallen for want of that gift. If what you say is true, how did no one else see it?
Because they wanted power.
Who says they didn't?
It is that bloke that does the voice.
Inconvenient.
It is. Ralph Ineson.
Inconvenient to whom, exactly?
The higher-ups? The gods themselves?
So now you want to do something about the crystals.
But what?
And what? We're not helping bearers and dominants anymore.
I didn't say that. I made a promise and I intend to keep it. But if we continue down this path, there's only one fate that awaits the realm. And we can't very well set our people free if they're all lying dead in a blight.
I felt like we weren't getting much info about the Blight.
Not if we want to create a place where they can live on their own terms anyway. Sort of defeats the purpose. So, if we have to bring the old world crashing down in order to build us a new one... What say you? Are you with me?
Well. Is he in the new Willow?
It's about time I
I haven't
repay
actually
your
seen the
faith.
series.
You could have just said aye.
Aye.
But it's nice to have you aboard all the same.
No, that's true. That's true. We had to let Clive figure out who he is first. Now we're in sort of Act 2, aren't we? That was Act 1. Now we're in Act 2.
What have I got
Fair.
myself into?
Fair.
I'm going to need more than a few potions for this.
Oh boy, okay. Lots going on then. Popcorn? Yeah, it felt like that sort of the first act there was about Clive's journey. New side quests. Oh, also we've got the all the tomes here for more info.
Good day.
The prologue was
Is
the
it night?
early
It can
bit.
be hard to tell sometimes from where I sit.
No, we finished the demo hours ago. My God.
I don't believe you've read this particular chapter before.
Oh, we are way past the demo.
Now this, I believe you will find most interesting.
Oh, here we go. The Continental Accord was an international pact made at the dawn of the present era in which such matters as the treatment of bearers and the establishment of a realm-wide currency were laid out. It formed the basis of much of Valisthian society as it stands today, including the branding of bearers and their status as non-persons. It also put in place a universal calendar marking a symbolic fresh start for mankind, albeit one which puts magic users at a crippling disadvantage. We've done a good, 10 hours... maybe 8 to 10 hours after the demo already. Yeah. Yeah, it's been epic moment after epic moment, hasn't it? The founder. Fear and uncertainty reigned in those early years following the sins of Zemeckis. Robert Zemeckis? Back to the Future director? Oh. Not wanting to further incur the wrath of the heavens, the few who survived the fall took to wandering the land, spurning magic and staying to the shadows, and so they lived for decades. One man, however, grew tired of this life, if it could be called that, and after bidding his companions farewell, climbed a grassy knoll overlooking a forest of beech and alder. Here, he gathered a pile of rubble and used it to build a humble shelter in which he spent the night. The next morning, however, instead of abandoning his work, as was his people's wont, he gathered more rocks, adding to the structure until the shelter had become a shack. This he continued for days, weeks, until the shack had become a home. At first, those few wanderers who passed the knoll would shun him, cursing the man under their breaths for his hubris. But as his estate grew and one building became 2 and 2 3, the people began to slow their steps, and it was not long before some took to joining him on that knoll, gathering stones, building new lives, new destinies. They did this without magics or machines, without boon or blessing. They relied on naught but their hands, their backs, their wills, and each other. And slowly, house gave way to village, village to town, and town to nation. The man who would one day die, as all men do, but those who remained continued his legacy, expanded upon it, and though his name was eventually forgotten, his spirit lives on to this day in the hearts of all Rosarians.
What subject shall we consider today?
Well... the High Cardinal. Second only to Holy Emperor. It's his role to lead the council. Yep, okay. So we think the crystals are causing the blight. Well.
Always welcome, Clive.
Yeah, definitely FF7 Mako vibes there.
Do you need any help, Miss Molly?
Clive, was it?
Side quest.
Never this.
Side quest
Where are
time.
you, Randall?
Who's Randall?
Is everything all right?
Forgive me, young man. I was in a world of my own. I'm worried about my friend, you see. He left some time ago.
I hope we get to a point where we can just travel the world as we see
You know what
fit.
it's like out there for a bearer on his own.
Why leave the safety of the hideaway?
For coin. Sad though it is, our need outweighs
I'm sure we
the
will.
risk. The hideaway can't survive on goodwill.
Don't think it's going to be an open world map, though.
Karen does what she can. Her coffers aren't bottomless. Wait. You were a soldier, were you not? In the Imperial Army?
Yes.
I was.
Then might I ask a favour of you? I'm too old to be traipsing hither and yon. Will you go and find him for me?
Okay. We'll do it.
I'll do what I can.
God, these bearers keep going missing, don't they?
What can you tell me about your friend?
His name is Randall, and I suspect you'll find him in Lost Wing.
Okay, we've been there.
He's been working for Quinton, the tavern keeper.
Yeah, we know him.
He'll know something, I'm sure.
I'll speak to him.
Safe travels, my friend. And thank you again.
No problem. The Needs of the Many was the name of that quest. Okay. And I think there was another one. Yeah.
I heard Otto barking at his life.
All right. What we got? I figure we're going to do pretty much all the side quests that... Oh, a lot of side quests. Not all of them, because I'm sure there's loads later in the game.
Lost a letter. Nothing too important, I hope.
Not just a letter.
Bearer in
I
distress.
lost
Yeah.
everything. There's a hole in my damn pack, and fool that I am, I didn't bloody notice.
Oh no.
It can't be that bad, surely.
What was in
How
it?
could it be any worse? I'm a courier. I carry things. If I can't do my job right, then what am I good for? Nothing, that's what.
Absolutely nothing.
Buggered it right up.
Oh no.
That means no herbs for the infirmary, and no fresh meat for our cooking pots.
Oh. Now,
Most of
food
all,
is a problem.
That letter I lost? It was for Sid.
Uh-oh.
A letter he's been waiting on for days.
Uh-oh.
Maybe if you retrace your steps.
I'd scour Storm from coast to coast if I could, but there are curse breakers in the field, counting on my arrival. No. I'll just have to own up to Otto and Sid. They're gonna skin me alive.
I'll have a
Fine.
look.
Tell me where to look.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he's like, oh, fine.
Thank you.
I'll do it.
It sounds like the hideaway could use those supplies. So, where should I start?
Where do we
Gotan's
go
Bales,
now?
perhaps? I took a tumble in the bushes when I was passing through.
Took a little
There's a chance
tumble.
my pack might have caught on something. If you can find everything I dropped, you'll be doing us all a favor. And if you can find Sid's letter, you'll be saving my life.
Yay.
If it's there, I'll find it.
Wonderful. Now, I have to run. if
Now,
I'm
where
to meet my next delivery
are
in
we going
time.
for this?
I trust you can find your way to Gotan's Bales.
I'm not sure where that is.
Hurry.
I'm sure
will
we
you?
found it,
Sid doesn't like to be kept waiting.
but we'll have a look at the map and find out. Nice and easy.
I'm sure he doesn't.
What are we going to do first? So there's a main quest marker here as well.
Unless
We've
it
got
won't
to...
last very long out in the elements. I should make for Sambrek as soon as I can.
Wait. No. How do you do world map? There. Oh, there we go. Lost Wing. So that's Sandbreck. That's sorry, Oriflamme? Oriflamme. That's what it was called, wasn't it? Yeah. There's some big old crystals. Okay. Well, we will first talk to Karen. See what she's got to say to us. Man, the lighting here is amazing, isn't it? This game is just so stunning.
So what God's forsaken corner of the realm is Sid dragging you off to this time?
Oriflamme.
The holy capital.
Mm-hmm.
And what business would you lot having... On second thoughts, I don't want to know.
I don't want to know. Anything new? No. Doesn't look like there's anything we want to buy here. Oh. Interesting. Yes. Lionheart tonic. Gradually fills the limit break gauge for 30 seconds. Ooh. I haven't been using those. I probably should use those, shouldn't I?
I hear the trading routes leading south have seen more than double the usual traffic.
South?
If you ask me, summat foul's brewing. And it ain't tires boar bile tea.
Boar bile tea.
Just go and and see Otto, will
I mean, I like tea, but I have a limit. Oh my god.
I see I'm busy here. What do you want?
What do you want? Flame tongue. We need storm cry for that. And then we can make flame tongue. Oh, I see. Okay.
Not bad, if I do say so myself. No scratches, all right?
Nice. Very nice. Assume there's nothing to do with any of these. Nope. Okay. Onwards. Oh, new sword hype. Oh, let's see what it looks like. How does it look? Oh, it looks good, doesn't it? Oof, look at that sword. Nice. Definitely doesn't look evil.
Do you need any help, Miss Molly?
I don't know.
Right, Otto.
So you're really going through with it? Sis been talking about bringing down a mother crystal since I've known it.
Nice, I see.
But that's all it's ever been. Talk.
He's convinced it's the right thing to do.
He's all talk.
We'll be leaving for the capital shortly.
Well, you
Man.
couldn't have picked a better moment. Seems the hiding the royalists gave him wasn't enough to dampen old Sylvester's spirits. His legions are on the march again. This time, due south.
Another war.
Joseph.
All as the great Grieger wills it. Bloodthirsty little miss, that one. That's God's for you, innit? Still, might work to our advantage on this occasion.
Alright, guys.
Wars breed chaos. On the front lines, and at home.
It's not a Final Fantasy game without chaos, right?
A handful of like-minded ne'er-do-wells could melt into the back alleys of Oriflamme. No trouble.
Oh, really?
It's making it to the capital that's the problem.
The checkpoint.
That's right.
Sneaking across the border.
Anyone travelling in or out of Oriflamme
Well, not the border,
has
per
to
se.
go through Northreach. Lucky for you, I might just know of a way.
Oh? What is it?
Well, no, not that. That gets you an audience with the Dame. And it's the Dame who'll see you safely through Northreach.
Okay.
I'll send the Stolas in the morning. Let her know you're coming. We go way back. And she's a true friend of the cause.
So they're called
I'm sure you'll
Stolas,
get on like a
not
house on fire.
owls in
That's
this.
good of you, but who is this dame, and where will I find her?
She's the proud proprietress of Northreach's foremost house of ill repute. The Vale.
Ah, brothel.
She's quite a woman, if you know what I mean.
A woman. Right.
Don't go blinding her with your charm now, lad. I'll be expecting a full report when you get back.
Okay. Oh. Who dis? Alliant reports unlocked. Ah. Interesting. So what's this? Alliant reports are now available for viewing by speaking to Goat. He's called Goat. At the report counter in the Hideaway's mess. These reports compiled by the Curse Breakers contain information on quests currently available across Valisthea. I'm pronouncing it differently every time, I swear.
I suppose that's everything. Now to find Gav.
Oh, you're the new lad, aren't you?
Yeah, hello.
Goat at your service.
He's called Goat.
Well, at the Hideaway service, anyway. Otto's put me in charge of reading through the reports sent in by our allies and picking out any problems that might warrant the attention of the Curse Breakers. Or any other willing volunteers. And there's no shortage of problems, I can tell you.
I believe he's called Goat.
Or maybe I don't have to. I'll warrant a strapping
It's
lad
amazing.
like you's got people begging him for help wherever you go. Hello there. Anyway, if you're ever interested in
Thanks for
taking
the
a look
follow.
over the
Appreciate it
list,
very much. Welcome on in.
just say the word. Reckon you could probably tick off the odd thing here and there. They say little acts of kindness are their own reward. But if that ain't enough, these have got proper bounties on them and all.
Okay. So,
Here you go.
This is this is the hunts mechanic then. Okay. Lost Wing, Lost Wing. So we're going to Lost Wing anyway, aren't we? But before I do that, I want to talk to Sid. Yeah, there we go.
Well, 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 someone's in a hurry.
Just following orders.
Funny, I never took you for the type.
Can't all be as obedient as you, Gav.
Eh?
Oh, Clive's got a sense of humour now. Wow, Clive's laughing now. He's changed.
Mischief, wouldn't you say?
Is this
Well,
all
well.
us?
Actually, Gav won't be coming.
Just the three of us, then.
Just the three of
Drake
us.
said is the keystone of the Empire. Oriflamme's in chaos, yes, but that doesn't mean we can march an army through her gates. The fewer our numbers, the better our chances of going unnoticed. And should that
I know,
fail,
right?
well, we have our icons to fall back on.
It's 3 icons all together. Imagine. Whew.
I don't know if I can. Ifrit still seems to come and go as he pleases.
Ordinarily, priming an icon comes naturally to a dominance. But then, you are no ordinary dominance.
That is for sure.
Well, he's still got the blessing of the Phoenix, doesn't he?
Not to mention what he sucked out of Garuda. And did I ever tell you about how he was once the greatest shield in Rosaria?
Any new lore? Anything about Gav? Nope.
You know, I reckon he could probably cut us a path out of the capital on his own if need be.
He's not going to have to,
Try
though.
not to find out.
Yeah, exactly.
We're less likely to be spotted if we travel separately. I'll meet you in Northreach in a few days. You two behave now.
Oh, behave. No shagging on the journey. Yeah, like Dragon Souls, exactly. But we're not really taking the full icon. Like, we absorbed some power from Garuda, but not the full thing. Right, let's do this one first, then. While the cat's away. I am absolutely really loving this playthrough. I hope you're enjoying yourselves too, folks.
I've seen your face before. You're a
It's going to be, you know, a longer playthrough than I usually do, but
Help you with what?
I just,
Bandits in the Golden
you know how I love
They're
Final
waving
Fantasy.
their swords around. I think they're going to kill someone.
Oh shit.
When I saw what was happening, I slipped out the back. I should have stayed, but oh, please help
Slipped
them.
out the back, you say?
All right.
Oh my, Manic.
I'll see to your problem.
Thank you.
How many were there?
I was out of the door too fast to count. They looked a nasty bunch, though.
My right
Be
arm's getting a little sore.
careful
Oh
there,
my god,
right?
you lot. Oh dear. Okay, where... Are we about to have a fight in here then? I think we are.
Ha! Golden Stable's my ass.
My
Who's
ass.
hiding back here is coppers. Huh? Oh, that's a fine sword, friend. Heavy though, I expect. What say we relieve you of it?
No.
Get him, lads. I want that blade.
Let's get this over with.
I think not. I mean, utterly wrecking the tavern, but... totally smashing up Martha's Tavern, but, you know.
I'll be keeping my blade, thank you.
Do you reckon she also has a vineyard?
There he is, the hero of the Golden Stables.
People will think twice about pushing us around again, thanks to you. We're lucky you were nearby.
Indeed you were.
No good cowards wouldn't have dared set foot in the place if I'd been here, of course.
But you weren't. I thought you told me you had someone watching the place.
Where were you, eh?
The Blood Axes keep an eye on the tavern, yeah. When they're not busy keeping the peace, that is. I've spread them as thin as they'll go. The Empire might be in charge, but that don't mean they care to keep us safe. If it weren't for the Blood Axes and me, merchants won't come near these lands for fear of what might happen to them.
Oh.
I see. Then you do Rosaria a great service.
Just as you did today. You're a useful man to have around. Here.
What was...
And there'll be a mug of something tasty waiting for you whenever you next stop by.
Oh, good.
Right, we've got work to do for to make this place presentable.
It comes in
going
pints.
before I arm you with a mop.
No. Definitely no mops, please. Swords only. All right, friends. Side quest quested.
There he is, the man of the hour.
You all right there?
You're the one who saw off the bandits, aren't you? Martha was singing your praises.
I can't tell if he's angry or not. Oh, no. Okay.
Out of the goodness of his heart. You have my respect.
I thought he was angry for a minute.
Rosarian salute.
Oh, what is it they say? Old habits die hard. I trust
Or mop up the
won't
bandits
be
you just mopped up.
reporting me
Ah,
to
they
the
can do it.
viceroy. If we'd had a few more like you about, perhaps the Rosfields might still... Listen to me rambling on. Thank you again, and...
He talks in caps. That's what it is. He talks in caps.
Thank you!
Okay, I think we're done here. Yes. So can... Oh, wait. New items at the shop, perhaps?
Oh, do.
Oh, do. Anything interesting? You can buy meteorites here. That is interesting. Nah, we're good.
Care out there, eh?
Yeah, imagine him singing a lullaby. That would be interesting, wouldn't it? Oh, quite a few survivors this time. GG's. Do I have to... Oh, I can... Can I fast travel this way? Yes, I can. Good. Let's go. Off we go. Another side quest. Oh?
So, we're meeting in Northreach. But will I find Sid and Jill before this dame finds me?
Congratulations, Cat.
The courier said his pack might have split while he was passing through the bales. I better keep my eyes open.
Retrieve the sack.
Good. Looks like I'm in the right area.
We must retrieve the sack.